at the podium, please. All right, so I've obviously I'm very familiar with the facts of this case. I presided over the trial that lasted the entire week of February 6th of 23. I'm familiar with the litigation of the case, the facts of the case, and the law applicable to it. Heard all the testimony and argument today from both sides. One thing that stuck out was, and I don't like to say much at sentencing hearings, but one thing that stuck out was that I think a couple members of Mr. Poe's family said that you don't get to see how the person really is because I don't get to see them when they're in jail and they come to courts. And that's true to a certain extent. I don't get to see them outside court and how they act outside the criminal justice system. I will note that, though, that sometimes your actions tell everybody who you are, though. He's an individual that was arrested for a shooting incident that pled to aggravated battery as a juvenile. He was arrested for a carjacking incident. The state attorney's office prosecuted the case in juvenile courts. He pled in September of 2017 to those charges. He was released on conditional release in September of 2019. And then the juvenile court terminated his conditional release in late February of 2020. This incident took place, I think, in August of 2020. So a mere 6 months after he was released from court supervision on the juvenile cases. I think that's an important fact to consider why we're here today. Or as Mr. Poe, you were found guilty by jury of your peers for the charge of possession of a firearm by a juvenile delinquent. You are adjudicated guilty of that charge. You're sentenced to 12 years Florida State prison with 546 days credits. You have $518 in court costs. There is a $50 PD application lien. I will sign an order, appoint the public defender's office to represent you on appeal if your attorney files a notice of appeal in that regard. Is there anything else we need to handle today, State? Mr. Williams? All right, Mr. Poe, you have 30 days to appeal the legality of the sentence. Certainly wish you best of luck, sir, and we'll be in recess.